Okay, we're back at it again today. So I spun the bike around so I can work on it a little easier. So we're going to be working on the fabricating the rear seat stuff and getting exhaust mounted. So I'm going to be next to welder and stuff on this end of the bike, not way down there. Don't need to set my motor covers on fire over there either. Alright, so first thing I do is work on this exhaust. So I bent the original bracket up on the frame. Looks like it's about a 1/4 inch material. We've got a brake line and some wiring back here we got to make sure we don't drill into. We got a bracket right here, that's 1/4 inch material also. That's going to go right down into here. And I'm going to put 2 holes right here to bolt into that bracket there. And these 2 go onto the slider channel in the back of the pipe. So I'm assuming that's what was in there originally. So when I got the exhaust system, they only gave me one T-bolt, which goes in the back of your slider back here, like this. And that's how it mounts. And this bolt's a little on the short side to do 2 thick brackets that are this thickness. You don't have much material here to work with, so you got the exhaust, that one there. You got a nut with no washer, maybe, a little on the short side. So I went and dug through my stuff to see what I had laying around. So I got these 2 here. This is 5/16. This one's a 3/8. This one here is 5/16 also. So I got this pair right here and here that look like they're about the same dimensions. So those are an option. And I got a pack of these ones over here, which are longer yet. So these might be what I wind up having to use. So we'll see. And I got these 2 here, which are about the same length as those. Yeah, almost the same length. So these are all 5/16. So I'm thinking I'm going to try this pair here. These look to be pretty long. These are probably the longest 2 I got. Yeah, about the same as these. So we'll try this out. Now these ones here, I already have a lock nut on them for a mechanical lock, because heat will melt a regular lock. This one here uses a lock washer. So this might be the better option here. So we'll see. Alright, I'm going to try my new camera location up here. See how this works up here. Get a good view of me though in my head. So, is that going to get a better shot of me working on the bike? We'll see. Alright. So I'm going to try the 2 in the bag here first. If I don't like these, I'll got the other ones to use. So these are going to be fun to get to because you have to put the nut on from the back side in here. Bolt's going to go in like that, and then you got to get to it with a wrench. So it'll be interesting to do. So right now, nothing really lines up very well. What a shocker. I'm going to try to put the bolts in here first. Looks like these are made for 3/8 hardware, pretty loose for the 5/16, so I'm going to have to put a washer on the back side of this. So we'll get a couple of washers, a couple of nuts. So I can try all this combo here. Alright, so that's what fell with the washer. I heard something hit the ground over there. Don't see where it went though, but it went somewhere. Alright, so I'm going to get this started like this. So get one more on there. washer. There it is on the floor. Ears don't fail. Alright, so problem with this camera option, you can't see what I'm doing down here. Get a good view of me though. Who cares about that though? Okay. Alright, let's try putting on in the bottom. Okay, that is already going to be a failure. Wonderful. So the way this is supposed to work is this goes in the channel. It's not supposed to be able to rotate in the channel, that's how you can tighten it up. This one rotates in the channel. Bad design. Definitely can't use a 3/8, too big. Okay, so this one here is nice and long. It won't rotate in the channel. Put it in the bracket. So, I'll get down here, you can see kind of what I'm doing. Yeah, still can't see. There you go. See if that fits in the channel like I think it does. Yeah, it rotates 100% of the channel, so it does absolutely nothing. So that was a good design by the manufacturer. They give you stuff that does not work. Good plan. Hell of a good idea. Okay, so this is fine thread. Hopefully it's not metric. So I gotta go over here and find some hardware to use. Appears to be American. Fine thread. So that works. I don't know why they make a whole 3/8 when you've got a 5/16 hardware in there. It's kind of stupid. Gives you lots of room, I guess. Not a very good plan. Well, what do I do with the other bolt? I had two of them. Down to one. Here's the other one. So now you have the shirts, you want the bolts you need. The one they give you don't fit. Good planning. Mine fit. Alright, let's get over here. I see over there again. We'll have to see how this video looks. Okay. I push the bracket all the way down because the holes are loose. Grab our 1/2 inch here. I was wrong about the length because I'm only going for one thick piece, not two. And course, the angle, this is not the angle of everything else, so I'll have to go in there and do some more adjusting, I think. Alright, I think this camera location sucks. Yeah, everything's backwards to what I need to do. There we go. Okay, now we can see. Alright, so I got this on there, moved it down as low as I can. I tighten these two bolts up so it pulls everything in square. And you can see how the bracket is at a big angle over there. Not even close to fitting, so it needs to go in. So I need to bend this bracket further in. We got this much clearance on this side. We had to bend the pipe quite a bit up and out a little bit already, so let's move it back in. So I need to bend the bracket on the frame in quite a bit, probably a ½ inch. Alright, so that's how that's going to work on that. Yeah, custom. Alright, and you can see how there's room in the bolts down inside of there. So you also see there's not much baffling going on inside that exhaust pipe either. There's a big lip here on the back side of this that I was thinking about cutting off. But with the amount of non-restrictive in this exhaust, I think I'll leave it because that'll probably help the tuning slightly by being restricted. We'll see. If I don't like it, I'll change it. Okay, we're going back to the tripod out here because I don't like the current location for this. Okay, camera redo, number 15.5. So I got to go over here and find our big ass hammer. They like the view of me working on my camera stand here. Is that great video, huh? Okay, there. Now my tripod's back. We need a hammer. One of these right here. Perfect. My favorite one. Okay, this view here, you should be able to see better what's going on. So get back to my tripod in the normal spot. Okay, so our problem right now is everything's in the way. Okay, I gotta bend that bracket over, this pipe's in the way. I don't want to take the exhaust out because it's a pain in the butt. So I need to find something around here to hit on that's big and heavy, like a big chunk of metal. So let's see, normally I got chunks of metal all over the place, but around here these days, not so plentiful. Okay, I got that piece there, but strong chance of nailing my hand with that one, so we'll use this one. I like nailing my hand. It makes me feel better when I nail my hand. See, I don't have room for all the metal in the shop here, so it's harder to do things. Alright, let's see if that was enough. Put more nicks in our exhaust coating. It's alright. They didn't want it all nicked up, they wanted to paint it black. Okay. A lot better. Needs a little bit more though. Give another love tap in there. It's close. Go ahead and tighten the hardware down. Nothing like working blind. Ah. Come on, get in there. Okay. Okay, overdid it a little bit. Probably that second hit was too much. So now we're hitting down here in the bottom down here, but we got a gap right here. So, because the frame's not very even. So now I got to hit this coming back a little bit to get that pulled back into where it belongs. So I have to bring it back a little now. So usually I got a big bar, I hit it from the other side and it wouldn't be a big deal, but same deal. I don't have all these tools right now around here. That's not going to do the job. So I need something long. Something long that's strong. So you'll look around and see what we can dig out of here. Yeah. It's always fun when you can't find metal you need. Let's see. Used to be an axles and stuff I had laying around everywhere. Junk axles laying around anymore. This one here, what's this? It's not exactly junk. Nope. It's a very expensive axle. I'd rather not be beating on that. I have to bring some metal back around here, so I got some stuff to work with. Pain in the ass when your stuff's not nearby. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go find some metal. Alright, we're back. Alright, I got a selection to choose from over here. So, it's always good beating on chrome, so I'm sure this is some kind of custom thing from back in the day from somebody. So, it's nice and long. I should be able to go all the way across the whole bike and get that little love tap. And bring it back until it just touches right there, and that'll set the height. That bracket's going to sit. So, hammer is your friend again. Preferably big ass lead. 25 pounder. At least 20. Okay. Twisted a little bit. Okay, so now touching. So now it's fitted up fairly good. It's ended up on the round part. Here's a gap and it hits on the bottom down there, but when you tighten it together it won't matter. So there's a slight gap on this here compared to this side, but overall it's pretty close. So it should bolt in. Got a little tension on it. It's right up against it. We still got a good clearance right here. Hurts when you bang yourself there. So I have to worry about it hitting on anything. So it should be good. So all I got to do now is put a couple holes right into here. So I have to figure out how we're going to mark that. I'm thinking some kind of a scribe because I don't have access to get in there with a center punch very easily. I could probably get to the center hole with a center punch. Right here. Yeah, it's not quite straight, but I can at least put it in there and hit it. Boom, right there. We'll get one mark in there. Once you got one mark, you can put the bolt in and hit the other hole. Should be pretty close. If it goes up a little bit, no big deal. Hit it once, see how it looks like. Okay, get an idea where you're at. Basically, it sucks where it is. Again. Okay, now I got two spots I don't like, so I'll go right in the middle. So you got two marks right there. I don't like either one, so I'll put another mark right dead center when I do it. The other thing I can try doing is doing a scribe. There's one of these right here. Just scribe, 90-degree deal. So we'll put that up in there. Try to keep some kind of an idea what we're doing here. I don't think I'm going to hit on that side at all. It's too deep. So I at least got a little bit of a market to go by. So we got something to go by at least. Okay, so now I get to pull the muffler off and get this thing out of here. So this is all one piece, so that means I get to pull the whole exhaust system off the bike to do what I need to do. Alright, yep. It's more work than I wanted to do, but oh well, that's the way it goes. And that's what they make tools for. Get this straight wrench. Two down. We can get the other one over here. See, long extension gets you away from everything, so you can turn your wrenches easy, quicker. Now this one here you can't get straight because it's at an angle, so you got to use a universal, or as the dad used to call them, a wiggle tail. She wiggles around a little bit, huh? Okay, pipe falls off. There we go. Alright, we'll lay this over here on the ground in my way. Right there. Okay, now we got access to our marks over here. Hopefully. So, in between those two marks, see with all the The mark I made that way, that first mark, looks like it's in the right spot. Looking at it though, it didn't look like centered, so I guess I'll put it in that first mark. We got one mark way up here, but that's not even close. I'm sure what I need, but we'll see. So they're going to go on a couple different times already, I can tell. Okay, so I guess we're going to go with this first mark here because it looks like it's pretty close to what is needed. Okay, we want to drill in our wiring over here, which we're going to do. So move the wiring up out of the way a little bit. One trick you can do is put something behind it that will stop the drill bit and not hurt anything. A piece of metal works good for that. Alright, so I need some electrical stuff here. Alright, so let me get this set up. We'll be right back.